welcome back to a Couple Debates podcast, episode 4.
Episode 4. Happy Friday, by the way, everybody.
Happy Friday. Ooh, this was a long week.
Very long week, very slow week, and a very draining week, especially towards the end. So, happy to be here and doing what we do best, and that's entertain y'all. So,
that's what we do
Happy
best.
Friday. I'm your host, See Me, with the beautiful.
It's your girl, Ange.
And let's get into it.
Let's get into it. On the docket today. On the docket today is Boosie's gay memes.
Okay. So if y'all not familiar with what's going on with Boosie, it's a whole thing that Boosie is like basically against like gay sex relationships.
LGBTQIA+.
Yeah. He ain't against women relationships, but he's not for gay. So it's just been an ongoing thing for the last few years. So I guess today, randomly, it's been a meme going around of like all of the fake Boosies and all type of fake Boosies at the gay parade of all places. So it's just, if you ever checked it out, please go check out the Boosie gay parade memes. It's funny.
Yeah, see me, I was unaware. I didn't know this was a thing till I got home from work, and I read it, and I'm like, what? And see me showed me some examples. Hilarious. Boosie, I mean,
I feel bad for my boy.
I do not feel bad for Boosie. I wonder how he feels about it. He probably don't give a shit anyway.
No, I don't think he gives a fuck.
I don't think he cares. And like we said last time.
No, he actually laughed at it. Boosie actually laughed at it. He said they gonna force me to say some shit or something along the lines of that. But I thought it was funny that he was he got it. He
got it. Like, you gotta get it. Like, everybody. I hope everybody gets it. But it's hilarious, and I'm good. I'm glad that he's being a good sport about it, because it's just not that deep. But it is hilarious though.
I agree.
Now this one, I'm gonna let you take over because I have absolutely no knowledge of this one.
Oh, so The Rock actually offered Colin Kaepernick. So on our last episode, episode 3, we was just talking about Colin Kaepernick and basically how Colin Kaepernick lost the opportunity in the NFL. He blew his shot and he was trying to get a job on a Jets practice squad just recently, trying to utilize J. Cole for that. Which it didn't go right. But fast forward today, just like that, it just got to show like how opportunities can present themselves. But The Rock actually offered Colin Kaepernick a job in the XFL, which is like
interesting.
It's like The Rock Big 3 league of NFL basically. So
interesting.
I think that's dope that he got or at least he's getting the opportunity to get a shot. Maybe not to the
same degree,
right, of what he want, but I do feel like it's an opportunity to bring notoriety to the Rock's league, the XFL, as well as showcase his talent and show if he can still even bang.
Right, and I feel like if his ultimate goal is getting back into the NFL, I feel like any kind of activity or any kind of like him staying in shape and all of that, I feel like that'll help.
For sure.
That'll help. Somebody will notice if he's really doing what he's supposed to be doing, because people always need quarterbacks. Like,
quarterback is always a job that's on the lookout. So
yeah, you don't make it to the championship, I don't know though.
Especially in the XFL.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can't make that. Then you just, I don't know. You even work for Pee Wee Popmore
Pee Wee League. So news broke, I think it was today, that there is a settlement that has been reached for the Kaepernick Jenkins murder when she was found in a hotel freezer. Yeah,
so if y'all ain't familiar with the Kaepernick Jenkins case, it happened, I don't know the exact year, I apologize, but I know it was a few years back, and it was like it was basically, to me, like one of the first like waves of like, I guess,
conspiracy.
Yeah, some type of conspiracy. Slash it was just like a big viral moment for social media, basically trying to figure out the murder and figure out who was involved and what happened. So I guess it was just announced today that it was a settlement reached. So that only tells me that the hotel has some.
They had some
wrongdoings in it. To what extent? I don't know, but like you said, I mean, they definitely consume some type of liability involving the whole incident. So I'm glad that her family get to get some type of justice and some type of relief out of the situation. I don't know if it'll
be like a criminal suit. I'm just very curious as to what really happened. I don't know if they're ever gonna
put the full story out. I mean, maybe it'll be a documentary or a Netflix movie, or I'm not sure. But I think it's sad that it gets to the point where we gotta wait for series and documentaries to come out for us to get like full extent of stories that I feel like we should. I mean, you should just get is national news, and it's basically a story that the public should know about.
Yeah, it should be public record, and it should definitely be like common knowledge. But look at the Tupac case, like
27 years later. So, I mean,
right, 27 years later. At least we didn't have to wait 27 years to figure out what's going. At least who is liable for it, if nothing else. I hope that this brings her family a little bit of peace, but I'm sure they would want, if there is a criminal, even if who even knows, it may have been an accident. It didn't look accidental, but it looked like it was a lot going on, but at least something came of it. I'm happy it wasn't just like a wild goose chase.
No, I agree. And rest in peace to Kanika Jenkins as well. So
yeah. Sad story.
Super sad. On brighter news, or I guess sadder news, brighter news, but it's a singer by the name of a Baltimore rapper / singer by the name of Ra Ra. Drake album just dropped today, and there's already somebody putting out theories that she didn't get credit on a song. She actually was on a song "Calling for You" featuring 21 Savage. I don't know where I get 24 from, but Mumble. I guess that's Kobe talking to me. My brother talking to me, Mac. But anyway. She on the song with "Calling for You," Drake featuring 21 Savage, and she feel like she's not getting credit. My personal thoughts is, I mean, it's Drake. He keep 50 writers on every album, so I mean, it's always. I mean, it's kind of putting me back to the Quentin Miller situation. Like, it's always an issue with Drake and a writer. I don't know. Like, at this point, if I was Drake, I just wouldn't. It would just be me and my producer. My engineer, nobody else. Because there's always something. I'm pretty sure he's going to clear it up on a financial tip. But a lot of artists, all they really want, me being an artist also, ex-artist, I'm retired. But I feel like that's all you really want is your recognition. Yeah. I mean, that's all. You don't. Sometimes it ain't even about the money, because you'll do it and you have done it for free. So I mean, sometimes you just want the recognition, especially in her case, she up and coming. So
man, what some recognition from Drake as an up and coming artist. Look what it did for JB Blockboy. He went crazy.
I mean, yeah, he helped a lot of people. So I mean,
Drake was going on.
Yeah, give her a shot.
Give her flowers. Give her a shot. I mean, you gave everybody, all these other dudes, you gave the men a shot. Is this a sexist thing, Drake? Don't make this a lawsuit, because that's what you're doing right now. Because I'm in it. Sue Drake as to get his money. He getting enough of it. Moving on. Jack Boy. Jack Boy, I am only familiar with a few of his songs. I know that he is so was he Kodak's artist?
Right, he was at one point Kodak artist.
Right, and they were actually friends from what I understand too, and they had a falling out. That's besides the point, but he was accused of sexual and physical abuse by his ex-girlfriend, I believe.
Ex-girlfriend and artist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was an artist of his label. So she had a report and a Instagram. What's her name? She had a whole thing put out, basically saying that Jack Boy was physically abusing her, sexually abusing her, putting her on conscious, making her do sexual things on the way to hospitals. It's a crazy story. And he actually, she even put a restraining order on him, and it's a lot to that story. My personal thoughts, same thing as I felt about the whole Kevin Porter situation.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all against domestic violence or putting your hands on women. I'm against it. So I same feeling for Jack Boy. Fuck him. Amen. Fuck him.
Yeah, that's wild. And she was naming other women too who were involved in some of the situations. So it seems like it's a repetitive thing for him. It's not just like a one-time thing with the Kevin Porter. I'm pretty sure he probably has done that to other women too, because you don't just pick up from the blue and just choke women out, but it's not reported. But now Jack Boy out here beating bitches up and making them do all kinds of crazy stuff in crazy situations. And it's 2023, y'all. Y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better.
Hey, man, walk away.
Right. It's just never that deep. I don't know, but I hope that these young ladies heal from this and, are able to get on and move on with their life, because it sounds like they experienced some real trauma.
For real. And they definitely desire better.
Yeah, nobody deserves that. That's wild. And he is definitely not that famous to be acting that crazy. Like,
yeah, you can't be a C-level celebrity and be trying to catch DVs. It just don't make sense. That shit don't add up.
No, you the friend of a friend. Like, you gotta relax.
Yeah, you the nigga that came to the party with the friend.
Right.
You can't be here acting crazy, nigga. You gonna get put the fuck out.
For real. You the one in the line that's like, oh, that's my guy. Come on, let me. He's that guy. So, Jack Boy, you got to do better. They definitely gonna lock his ass up though, because he forced it. Flo Rida's baby's mother, she ended up getting
suing the hotel.
Suing the apartment buildings. I believe the construction company and like the window fabricators, due to their son falling. It sounds like he fell out of the window for like 5 stories. He actually survived. I think he's only 6 years old too, if I'm not mistaken. He fell out the window 5 stories, landed on concrete, survived, but he was in like a full body cast. I don't know what his condition is now. I'm sure he's still healing. A fall like that is absurd. So I'm glad that he's okay, but she was requesting $40 million to settle the lawsuit with the people who are liable for the fall.
Which, if they're at fault, she definitely deserves that.
For sure.
And man, I prayers out to they child as well. Mm-hmm. Hopefully he get better and hopefully he recover from. I mean, that just sounds crazy.
That sounds sad as hell. Yeah. And we have a son who is little and would do some shit like that, who would lean on the window and he would definitely fall out the window if he had the opportunity to do so. So these places have to be more conscious of that, and I hope that they put more safety
measures out, because everything these days got to be kid friendly. So
yeah, man, people are rich and have kids, and you got to think about them too. So
excuse me.
Thank you. But I'm glad that she's getting some money for that too. Like, I'm sure they're not hurting, but those medical bills have to be crazy, super crazy. And I'm all for people. It sounds like I'm all for people suing people, because I'm always talking about get that money, but for real, get that bag though, because you deserve it.
I'm 100% all for getting that bag. These corporations don't give a shit about you. So if you're in a position where you can get your rightfully so money back from these corporations, man, shit, go for it. I think that's the problem. Enough people don't sue, and enough people don't think they got a chance to actually win against these corporations, which a lot of these corporations actually do settle, and a lot of these corporations understand that they are liable for it. But I mean, if you don't push the measures, then
they're not gonna pay.
They're not gonna pay. So go for your money. I'm for it. Always get your money first.
Go get the money. Go get the money.
Go
get the money. Go get the money. Okay. Everybody's wilding. Everybody is just really wilding right now. Jason Derulo is being sued by, excuse me if I pronounce your name wrong, Esma Gibson, for sexual misconduct and intimidation. I didn't get that from Jason. I'm not gonna lie. I got sexy love from Jason.
He give me whoop bitches vibes. Like he give me that vibe that he whoop bitches too. I'm not. I don't think all women is lying. Now if this is a thing where it's just one woman, in this case, this is the first time that ever came out. But I feel like it's just starting to look like a repetitive thing for a lot of athletes, artists, and entertainers. So to me, I feel like
I don't think she's lying. I'm not gonna say that. I just didn't. He
don't just necessarily pan you as that type of guy.
He gave me a lover boy vibe.
See, he give me zesty boy vibe, and most zesty boys would fight women because he just give me that vibe. So I'm not saying he did it. Definitely not.
It's alleged, right?
Right,
now.
everything is all alleged. But as off of vibes, me personally, he give me them vibes. So.
Off of vibes. See, he just gave me he and Safari give me similar like.
Yeah, I choke a bitch and do the moonwalk vibes. They give me that. He's another one. They give me that.
Oh, you gotta relax.
They give me them vibes.
I choke a bitch and do the moonwalk. You're ridiculous.
For sure.
Last week we talked about the I keep wanting to say welcome back and homecoming for Dame Lillard. I guess it just feels so natural. It's like we're welcoming him back to Milwaukee with open arms. But I just heard that he is getting a divorce from his current wife, Kayla Lillard.
I heard.
And that is sad, especially because, like, is it because he came to Milwaukee?
He came to a cold city. It's a cold world. Hey, this ain't the place.
Is it us?
Hey, I guess she knew. She said, shit, hey, he should have went to Miami. She wanted to be where the heat was at. I don't know, but man, if this isn't true as well, as long as it wasn't anything infidelity wise or anything in the sense of they just can't come back from, I'm all for marriage. I'm all for black love. So if they can work it out, me personally,
it would be a beautiful
go
thing.
for it. I think it's a beautiful city for her to be able to experience and see. Actually, a great city to actually open up businesses.
Come kick it with us, Kayla.
Come hang out.
We're cool people here.
But as far as their situation, I really don't like to touch on people's personal, marital situation. So whatever it is, I just pray the best. Hopefully, y'all work through it. But if not.
Another one that we didn't discuss last week that I heard about too is Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert. That's one that's a little. I didn't want to bring it up last week because I feel like we was heavy on
relationship.
Oh man, I don't even want to think about Rem anymore. That shit is depressing. I don't even know if there's been any updates about it. I haven't checked back into it. Rem, if you see this, just know.
She rooting for you.
I'm rooting for you, Rem.
Get it right.
I'm rooting for you.
Get it right.
I'm rooting for Black Love. I love y'all. I need y'all to come back together on this because this is important to me, Rem. You guys don't prove me wrong. Everybody's out here not winning, and I hate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't talk about it last week, but I did want to touch on it this week because that's a bummer. I actually really love their relationship, and I love their little daughter, Junie. She's adorable, and I know they got another baby too. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty weird too, because it's like he was just on the album.
Yeah.
You always see them together. You always see them happy. You always see them praising each other. So whatever it is, maybe it's just something temporary. Hopefully it is. Like I said, even in the Dame situation, and I don't even know Kayla, I'm all for working it out with your spouse.
You took the oath. I mean, it's for better or for worse, for rich or for all that. It's not something to be taken lightly. Tiana Taylor, you got songs all about it. I sing them all the time in the car, girl. Don't make me look crazy now.
Yeah, but hopefully they work through that as well. And like you said, I mean, it just caught me by shock.
Me too.
I wasn't expecting that at all. So
yeah, it's a lot of. I feel like it's a lot of different relationship things that are going on that are just kind of bummers. So I'm really hoping that things come out on top of all of this and they're able to bring it back together and keep the family together, especially when you got kids. That's important.
I agree.
We don't have like a big music segment like we did last week either. We didn't plan anything, but I did just want to mention 2 albums that are currently out that I've been playing and I'm actually a fan of. So, well, let me retract that I've been listening to and I'm not sure if I'm a fan of yet. Yachty. Lil Boat. I am intrigued by him. He has some songs that I really do like. What's that song? Holster.
I haven't heard the album. So.
Oh, man, you gotta listen to Yachty. You gotta listen to Yachty, right? I think that you're gonna like it. There's some jiggy shit in there. But Yachty also has some songs that I'm like, what the fuck am I listening to? So that's why I'm saying I don't know if I'm a fan yet or not right now. But the album art is crazy. I don't have my phone and I didn't plan this out. But the new Yachty album,
Let me see what you're talking about.
you gotta listen to it, babe. You gotta check it out. Give him a chance. And I don't even want to talk about Drake. Honestly, not right now.
I'm not. Yeah, I can't give a full review. I'll give a review
can't.
next week on Drake because I'm kind of in and out of it, still fresh. But me personally, what I've been listening to, and I'm all. I just want to shout him out again. I know you ain't the biggest fan, but King Hendrix.
Yeah.
He surprised me last week. He dropped the EP. I want to say 6-song EP. On last week Wednesday, I got to listen to the EP, which I liked it. And within 2 days, Friday dropped. He dropped 3 more albums.
Working.
So if you get a chance, please check out King Hendrix. He's super dope to me. That's what I've been tapping into lately. Hard. So. And I haven't heard all of the albums yet. I'm still kind of going through the albums as well. But I do like that it's 3 different sounding albums. One is trapped out, one is kind of more rapping, and then the other one is more of a vibe. So I do like that I get that variety from a new artist. So I think that's pretty dope. Check him out, King Hendrix.
And I will say too, part of the reason that I wasn't sold on him was because he had one project with a lot of different sounds. So I might check them out individually and see how I feel about him after that, because one of my biggest things is like cohesions of product or of projects. So I'll check them out because I'm on the fence about. I'm really on the fence about everybody.
Understandable.
One that caught me off guard, and then this is it for me. That I listened to on some humbug. I forget what I was doing, but I was like, let me listen to this shit. The Diddy album.
So I've been in and out of that too. I've been in and out, but I'm not gonna lie. So far, I'm a big. So if anything y'all know anything about me, I'm a big the Dream fan. Mm-hmm. Like that's like the pen is the GOAT to me. But the fact that he had a song with him, that's like immediately the first song I checked out. I was impressed. I've been in and out of the album itself. I don't got favorite songs yet, but I can say I like what Diddy is doing as far as R&B.
Yeah.
As far as bringing back, it's more so like a vibe album. It's pulling back the old early 2000s vibe, but with new artists and old and new sounds. So to me, I think it's dope. I'm all for it.
I was thoroughly surprised in a good way by this album. I really had zero expectations for it. I don't like Diddy's rapping per usual. Never really did. Yes, he has some hits, but that's neither here nor there. His actual part on the songs were like the worst parts on the songs consistently throughout the album. However, his ear for R&B, like female vocalists, is impeccable. He got Summer on there. I think he just has songs with so many different super dope female artists whose tones are very grounded and like very low tones, but high, like incredible ranges. His ear is phenomenal. So if you haven't listened to the new Diddy album, I can't believe I'm saying this, but listen to it and really,
you're gonna find something you like.
You're gonna find something you like. The R&B, like he said, is really top tier, I would have to say, and the features are very well thought out and very appropriate for the album. So you go, Diddy. You haven't lost it. Now with the rapping, but do your thing, man. You so rich, you can do every fucking you want for the rest of your life.
Diddy could do him.
Yeah, in my opinion, means absolutely nothing. But keep doing what you're doing for these young female artists for sure.
For sure.
Because they need their shine. R&B is at a point where they need all the
recognition they can get.
Yeah, recognition and
they need the
platform.
For sure.
So that's really all we have for you today.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up early on this Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But we trying to give y'all more content, so we want to give y'all episodes back to back. We don't want every episode to be super extended and dragged out for y'all, so we can kind of keep the listeners' attention as well. So we're gonna have episodes where we're gonna get extensive into conversations. We haven't even got to the point where we actually debate. But y'all gonna also see that, believe it or not, it's a lot of things we actually disagree on. As y'all can see, the Devin Haney and Regis thing we disagree on. That's just something coming up. But y'all gonna get to see a lot more of that as well. But in the meantime, again, as always, we appreciate y'all for tapping in with us and checking out the podcast, A Couple Debates podcast. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Ring that bell. Ding, ding, ding.
Ring that bell. And also hit us up on all of our social media handles as well. Twitter, Instagram, and also A Couple Debates at gmail.com. If you'd like to interact with us and give us ideas or anything like that, we all open to it. Until then,
peace, blessings.
Peace.
And we'll see you next time.